have a long-term plan to better help this community, to bring us closer together, to become self-sustaining, to assist each other with healing our land and healing our world.
Yes.
For this is the time of the Great Awakening.
Yes, it is.
A time prophesied by many cultures around the globe.
Yes.
A time where humans of the earth wake up to the lies that have been told in our society and realize the truth of who we are.
Yes.
This is what they are afraid of. They are afraid of us waking up.
Yes, that's true.
Our pineal gland, our third eye, is what brings us closer to God, right here.
That's right.
They have been calcifying our pineal gland for generations.
Yes.
Fluoride in our water,
Right.
chemicals in our air, heavy metals in our vaccines, to try to disconnect us from God, our source, and make us forget who we are.
Yes.
Hey, Aria. Good to see
I got
you.
more news for you. The Great Awakening is a snowballing and down the hill, and there's no stopping it now.
That's right. You got her.
So I say to all of you in front of me, beside me, all around me, thank you. Thank you for being here with me. I could not do this on my own. Thank you for being brave and showing up, for speaking your truth, for allowing your light to shine fully. For we are the lighthouses.
That's right.
Lighting up to guide others to safe shores.
Yes.
Lighting up and connecting to each other, bringing forth positive changes.
Right.
Your mic's not working.
This on?
That's better.
Bringing forth positive changes that are much needed and long overdue in this world.
Yes.
Thank you for being a part of this beautiful movement and creation with me. And I say to those who oppose, I am sorry. I am sorry you have been lied to, for we have all been lied to since birth. We were all brainwashed at one point, as we were born into a brainwashing system.
Yes.
That's right.
But many of us have already broken free of the matrix,
Yes.
and we are only trying to help you see the light.
Yeah. Make sure you
I am sorry you are scared. I am sorry you are living in fear from the lies spread by the media. I am sorry our government does not care about you, but we care about you.
Yes.
Awesome.
We defend your right to do whatever you feel is best for you and yours.
Yes.
But I will tell you this, if everyone knew the truth about what is going on, nobody would be wearing a mask.
Yes. That's right.
Nobody would be getting tested.
Yeah.
Nobody would be closing their business.
Right.
We respect you, we care about you, and we love you even if it's hard for you to see that. And I say to the wonderful Chatham Kent Police Force, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your service and dedication to helping our community. We support you fully. We back the blue and we love you. We ask, please listen to our words. Please keep an open mind and an open heart, for the truth is bound to shock you, but the truth will set you free.
Yes.
There may come a time where you have to choose a side, and we need you on ours. The side of truth, health, freedom, love, and unity.
Right.
So I can promise you all this, truth will prevail. Will reign, and love will win. Say it with me. Love will win. 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 Thank you all, and I love you so much.
This is my whistle from Chatham.
I was not in the itinerary, but I imagine the next speaker will be Paul. So for those of you who don't know Paul, Paul is my hero who brought me all the way to the music shop to get an adapter for the speakers. So please give a warm applause for Paul.
And that one's even
Test. Thank you. Test, test. Everybody hear me? I just want to thank each and every one of you, because you guys are my heroes. You guys are the ones standing up for truth. You guys are the ones that are willing to stand for humanity.
Yes.
Because they are coming after us. Period. My talk is about today is going to be really simple, because most of us here already know the truth of the lies that are being spread. The thing is that we don't have many solutions. And we do have one solution here in Ontario that I'd like to speak to you about. And it's basically that we actually have rights under common law.
There we go, brother.
I don't know how many of you people have heard about common law, but it's a jurisdiction that we all live in. And there's 3 jurisdictions, and it's broke down in the word law. L for land, A for air, and W for water. Basically, when you get yourself a lawyer, you get represented on the water. That's legalism. That's that law. What I'm talking about is common law, like common sense. Like when 2 people live in an apartment for more than 3 months, they are common law. I'm sure most people have heard that. But what we don't know is that we actually have a right under common law. And common law is actually above what they call admiralty law, which is legalism. And you hear that word all the time. Legal, legal, legal. Well, no, it's got to be lawful, not legal. Legal is for commerce. We're doing business with each other. If you guys start checking your birth certificates, you'll find out that on the bottom of your birth certificate, or the newer ones, you'll have to do a little bit more tracing, but basically you'll find out that that represents you as a corporation, as a Canadian bank note. Okay, did any of you guys ever sign a contract agreeing to that? Nope. Anybody?
It's called unlawful conversion.
Yeah, they did it when you were born. Wow. Boy, did you ever have a chance.
When I was born.
Now, meanwhile, common law is all over the world, and we're one of the common law countries. So, how come we don't know anything about it? Why can't we research this and actually access what we call the public court, not a private court? So we all have this right, but what we have to start doing is becoming men and women of the land. Never use the word person, ever, because what you're going to hear is that a person is a corporation. That's what's represented in common or in admiralty law. It's just doing business with someone else. We do this all the time. It's an everyday thing. Now, if you had someone coming up to you and say, hey, I got a contract with you, I work for McDonald's, and you owe me because you didn't wear this mask today. Well, you would laugh in their face because you don't have a contract with them. Well, the same thing is happening with what we would call a corporation of Ontario, because Ontario is actually a corporation. Just so you know, and so is Canada. Now, there are people out there that understand this. And what I want to do is basically give you the website. Okay. So you guys can put this on your phones if you'd like to. Yes. So I tried as best as I could. So if you can write this down, this is awarriorcalls.com. If you write this down, visit this website and actually subscribe to it. And if anybody wants to be able to read this young fella is from Ontario that has this website. He's already in 4 different courts, public courts, across the land,
across Canada and supporting those that are fighting back using common law. So the very first thing that you need to do for yourself, because most of us here are totally ignorant of common law. We don't know the first thing of it. Well, if you visit this website, I guarantee you, you will be educated very quickly. Go ahead, Wolf.
You want to go to the foundational tab when you enter the site. I'm with Christopher James. I'm his boots on the ground. A lot of us know each other. I am in common law standing. I do have identification in common law and deeds for everything that he's talking about. But that's your source. And when you go in, it has short videos and it's under the foundational tab.
Yeah, it's the 4 foundational videos that he has online, and that's where you start getting the truth about you and your rights in a common law country, which is what we live in. So if you want, we can hope that government's going to do the right thing. Hasn't been my experience in my lifetime that government has ever really done anything right for the people. I just keep seeing every next generation losing more and more of their rights. I don't like the way that this country is going. I don't like the way that the things are looking for the young people that are coming up in this. Anybody here already knows that we would have never ever imagined forcing children to wear masks in public school. Like, not even a year ago you would dream of such a thing. But the thing is, it's happening. Okay? And we just got to start standing up for ourselves. We have to become men and women and start acting like it. In other words, do not be afraid of someone that's trying to trespass against you and against your children. United we stand, divided we fall. There's no two ways about that. Now the other thing is that I do encourage loving the blues, but not just the blue. We love them all. And we're going to stand up and fight and show them what rights they actually have. So here's the start. Anybody cannot see this, just come up afterwards and ask me, and I'll give you that. I'll even give you my phone number to show you how and kind of walk you through this, because I've been following this now for quite a while. And there's some really exciting stuff happening in this field right now. And
Navigation.
like Laura said, the cabal, they don't like it.
That's right.
And someone asked me also that there is another website, not just Christopher's, but there's an international website called commonlawcourts.com. And commonlawcourts.com is just another place that's doing the same thing, except it's international. So if anybody has any questions with that, that's great. Now the other thing is that we find ourselves very powerless to do is to actually speak professionally about the COVID-19. Well, I watched two videos yesterday that were excellent. And so I wanted to give you that also.
Nope. I wish I did.
So BitChute is where you're going to find it. All right? BitChute is just another one that you would probably use instead of YouTube. And YouTube is extremely bad right now. They're cutting all these people off. Now, these two people that I'm talking about here, you'll find it on BitChute, and the person that's doing it is actually called Truth Hunter, and the doctor's name is Dr. Roger Hodgkinson. Dr. Roger Hodgkinson was at one of the council meetings,
I knew that last
and
time we spoke to him.
he
Like, you
kind of
can't
squeaked
judge.
through. They weren't expecting him to be able to come and speak because they weren't going to let him. But he came in, and they thought he was another person, and there he was. And boy, did he speak the truth. And that is his specialty, is virology. Not just virology. This guy's got more titles than you can shake a stick at. But this is a very short video. You can find it on YouTube under
This one, right
Truth
there.
Hunter,
Right here in the fucking
and
bandana.
it's in
He
BitChute.
was just recording.
And there's another one right below it. Okay, right below it. It's another fella talking to another council. 14 facts about COVID-19. And here's the other thing that might help a lot of people. I don't know if you know about the CDC. Gosh, the CDC has put out their report on the COVID-19. But you have to scroll down to the 39th page, I believe it is, and you'll see that they actually admit that it's never been isolated. So they do not have any information on COVID-19, and so they can't even test for it properly. They know that. They don't test for it. So that's another thing that you can put in when you start creating your own personal identification other than the fiction. You get away from the fiction and you start acting as a man and woman under common law. You can access that public court, but you need to educate yourself a little bit on it first. The great news is it's super simple. And I just want to thank you guys. Like I said, I'll be standing by. Anybody who wants to write some of this stuff down or put it on their phone, just come and see me. And I just want to thank you, each and every one of you, because I love you all, and I just appreciate that you're doing this for all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Way to go, Paul!
Let's have another round. Thank Paul. So, there was just a word to be given. Our speaker has blown. So, for the rest of this, we're all going to be using this and our voices and chants when we're marching. And now also, JJ has also mentioned that there is the gift. All the gifts that everybody has brought. Apparently, we could just leave it right here, and he'll bring it around in his truck, and he'll drive it out. So, without further ado, I would like to also give a warm welcome to our next speaker, Kitty K, everybody.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm going to actually stand down here on the ground. The trailer makes a lot of noise, and I'm kind of a pacer, so that just worked out well. I am so happy to see so many smiling faces show up here today. I am so happy to see our law enforcement out to ensure our safety, as well as to listen to what we're having to say. So, there are some of you that I've seen before. I see a lot of old familiar faces, and I see so many new faces. For those who don't know, I've been at this since about the 1st of July. I've been across the province, I don't know how many times. I'm at more than 2 rallies a week. I am seeing our numbers grow from the handfuls that started to we are now getting numbers in cities on a consistent basis. You people are doing a fantastic job. Because you are what's going to stop this. You are the power that is needed in order to put an end to all of this. All of this. You don't need to be no superhero. You don't need to be an elected traitor. You don't need to be standing here with a megaphone. You are the power. All you do is say no. We've got businesses that are closing. All they have to do is say no. We've got a corrupt, lying media that does nothing but fearmonger. All they have to do is say no. One word, one simple word, and this all comes to an end. Yeah, one word. No! You are the power. The only power that any of these people have over you is the power that you give yourself.
That's right.
If you do not give them that power, they have no power. They're elected to run our country. They are elected to run this business of our country, to ensure our economic prosperity as a nation. They are not elected to tell you that you can no longer buy toys because, oh my God, the smartest virus in the world will get you. Seriously. And for everybody, and this goes for anybody who can hear me that is not standing before me.
It doesn't get you when you sit down.
If you do not think this is coming, do you not? What do you think the people in Manitoba thought last week? They thought last week it wasn't coming to them, and guess what? Now they're being told that they can't buy clothes, jewelry, toys, electronics. We are a month away from Christmas.
Exactly.
This is a way to force you to shop online. This is a way to destroy every business, get you chipped, get you tracked, get your card, because then if you don't comply, you will have nothing. You will have no job, no home, no hope of ever having anything. Your children, your grandchildren will pay for this. They will continue paying. It is easier to stand now than it is to fight our way out of communism. But I got a big old surprise for them. We will not back down. We will not comply. You do not order us to do anything. We are free men and women of this country, and we say no more. Say it with me, everybody. No more! No more! No more! No more! I love each and every one of you. You have power and strength beyond anything you know. And everybody looks at you and they see your power and they absorb it and they get stronger. So to this, keep up the fight, people. We will not back down because failure is not an option. Thank you.
Okay, another warm welcome. Thank you, Kitty. All right, next up, without further ado, Vaughn. Please give some love.
Yeah, my speech is a little bit shorter. I only prepared a 5-hour speech, so I hope you brought your lawn chairs. Okay. Well, anyways, this is a good crowd for Chatham. I'm really pleased. And don't forget, tomorrow there's going to be one in London at Victoria Park. If you're going to be there, make sure you show up. Yeah, we had a good crowd over. We had a pretty good crowd in St. Thomas, good crowd in Chatham, good crowd in Worcester. So let's get a good crowd in London tomorrow. Don't forget that. Anyways, I think we are past the days of trying to hold our leaders, so-called leaders, accountable. I think we started to have to become our leaders ourselves. Yes. We have to stand up, not just come to rallies, not just organize these rallies, not just host these rallies, but actually take the power back by being the leaders in power, running for mayor, running for council, running for premier, running for prime minister. Anything you want to run, just do it. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Up next, we have, without further ado, Miss J. Please give her a warm welcome.
I don't know. Can all of you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Need it, Jen.
I have a really good diaphragm, and I like to get as much free air in it as I can. Who wants to sing the national anthem with me? Ready? Oh, Canada, need louder. True nature's love. What is it? In all our sons and men, with glowing hearts we see to run, the true north, strong and free. Come far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. That might be loud, but I'm really short. She's fighting. So how free do we all feel here right now?
I'm always free, sister.
How free do we feel collectively for our strong true north? So I'm not going to stick to what I usually say. I've been a target on social media. I'm a single parent. It gets a little heavy, but I got broad shoulders. My name is Jenny. My middle name or my last name is the same as a month. So if you see that floating around, sarcastic and witty, it would be me.
So I have been accused of trying to represent anybody and everyone who's been in healthcare during this virus. Not disease, as they're trying to push right now. It is not a disease, it's a virus. Pandemic. So, I've been attacked by healthcare, I've been attacked by governing colleges, I've been attacked by employers. My whole thing is, I was masked up from the beginning, asthmatic, COPD, sinus issues. I have not been working. So, and that's the big thing. I'm absolutely disgusting because I'm in the healthcare. Yeah, you got that. But I have not been working due to the health implications of wearing the mask all the time. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just showing people the other side of the coin. These masks, as much as they say they're safe, asbestos was once considered safe. Lead paint was once considered safe. Smoking during pregnancy was once considered safe. They used to spray us down with DDT.
Come on.
So, right now what I'm here to plead with everybody is we have to have a united front as stated. We have to have a calm front. We have to have a front that educates, not reprimands, insults, or throw rocks like certain other individuals might say to us. When we're out in the community, let people know what the rights are. Let them know how the mask mandates were. And let them know what's going on in other parts of Canada, as Kitty Cat said. Hi. Manitoba. I don't know about you, but I sure as hell know I don't want to gain weight this winter because I won't be able to find clothes to fit me because it's not essential.
Guess you're going out to Walmart naked.
It's not, Okay, my time is going to be very short today. Unfortunately, due to certain health things, I will not be marching with you. You got my support. I'll be waiting here. Keep educating. Have the courage to give others courage. Because we are not the only ones. There's people, they don't have that courage. They think they're alone and they need to know. We might be small groups, but we are getting mightier and bigger. Every day. All right. To freedom, everybody.
Thank you, Jen. Miss Jay. Up next, we have a short poem by Blake. Thank you, Blake.
I'm going to do a poem, but maybe I'll just do a short, brief speech. I've been in this fight for like 14, 15 years. I organized the fluoride protest at 15. There's 3 of us there, so that was a major success. I used to argue with my mom when I was 15 about setting up like a farm and the need to set something up, and I regret any time I spent arguing with her as she passed from a form of pneumonia in February 2010. I was happy to pursue my own goals until March of this year when everything went crazy, and I knew that I had to do everything in my power to ensure some form of, some form of equitable standard for not just us, but for the rest of the world. And an equitable standard not only just in economical and political power, not only in distribution of opportunity, but for the delivery of justice. I don't do this as a modern social justice warrior who needs a safety blanket, but as a man of all the people who calls everyone family and wants to bring everyone in the world together. Patrick Henry said it best, give me liberty or give me death, I'd rather live on my feet than die on my knees. It's like, without these we can't have no peace, so I can't live any other way. So I appreciate, it's a short speech, but I appreciate you guys, so.
Alright, we are one speaker away from walking and getting out there. Thank you everybody for bearing with us. And of course, without further ado, this gentleman needs no mic. Please welcome the Church of Thomas.
Good afternoon, Chatham. I'm just thrilled to be with you this afternoon. We're here for one cause, and that is freedom. Say it again. Freedom. The system we are in has been designed for our enslavement.
It is meant to take our money. It is meant to take our freedoms. Even the entertainment industry is meant to dumb us down. Celebrities themselves have been made into the slaves of the elite, set up and used to influence the masses. The system is set up for you to lose. There's 1,000 ways to lose and not a single way to win. Wars of culture, wars of religion have been manufactured by the kings of the earth in order to prevent a united uprising against their tyranny. And so we find ourselves trapped, double trapped, triple trapped. But no prisoner has ever been set free by merely wishing for a better day. We cannot negotiate with our oppressors, nor can we reason with those who have long plotted our captivity. The only way to freedom is a massive, unified jailbreak. We need right now a freedom revolution. Yesterday, November 20th, brought a whole new flood of fear-mongering from Ottawa and Queen's Park. Cases. I'm sick and tired of cases. 50% to 90% off anyway. If you want to hear the facts, here they are. As of yesterday, in this vast Chatham, Kent area, one person was hospitalized due to COVID-19. Since the beginning of this pandemic, 3 people have died with COVID-19, not necessarily but with COVID-19. Every death is tragic, but friends, let me tell you, if we were in a pandemic, we would know it. Oh, that someone would tally up the cases of depression amongst our children and youth. Oh, that someone would count the people dying of starvation in other lands due to economic shutdown. Oh, that someone would care enough to count the suicides and overdoses, those that have been directly caused by this pandemic. Oh, that someone would visit the nursing homes and the care homes and in tears write down the precious names of our elderly who are literally dying of loneliness.